Ahsoka is heading to our screens later this year with her own live-action TV series, but with a villain like Grand Admiral Thrawn, he needs some backing, and a new report may have given us insight onto his infamous villain's new army. Let's take a closer look at this. Spoilers ahead of the Ahsoka series, you have been warned. As a somewhat of a successor to Star Wars Rebels, with a cast like Sabine Wren, Ezra Bridger, and of course Ahsoka Tano coming to the Ahsoka TV show, it will of course feature the fan favourite antagonist himself, Grand Admiral Thrawn. While not confirmed, it's pretty much a given at this point. Thrawn was last seen in Star Wars Rebels alongside Ezra Bridger, shooting into hyperspace aboard his Star Destroyer, the Chimera, with the help of some space whales, to coordinates unknown. The series ended with Sabine Wren meeting with Ahsoka Tano and going off to search for Ezra now that the Empire had been defeated. But where are Ezra and Thrawn? Well, it seems like they're in some new unexplored area of space in the Star Wars galaxy. What is interesting about this area of space is either the origins of the Night Sisters, the magic-wielding forces from Dathomir, or a sect of them, and this is where Thrawn's new army might come into play according to our new report. It seems that Thrawn will ally himself with these witches to raise an army for his goals, whether it will be to invade the known galaxy, or whatever his motive might be. This army will be the Army of the Dead, a power which we've seen used by the Night Sisters, especially when the home of Dathomir came under attack by Separatist forces during the Clone Wars led by General Grievous, where they resurrected the Night Sisters dead to fight back and defend. Well, Thrawn might too be getting a reanimated army to help fight for him. The force of Thrawn's army will be reanimated stormtroopers. These stormtroopers will have destroyed armor, but repaired in a way resembling kinjutsu, a Japanese tradition of mending ceramics with gold-looking veins, essentially. So the stormtrooper armor will be the normal white, but with veins of gold tying them together. This isn't the first time this idea has appeared in Star Wars recently, with a mask of Kylo Ren being destroyed by himself in The Last Jedi, and it was repaired in a similar fashion in The Rise of Skywalker, but with red veins instead of gold. Interestingly enough, the Sigmion Albrecht, the metallist who forged Kylo Ren's helmet, was a practitioner of Sith alchemy. The material used to repair the helmet was Saracen iron, which resonated with the dark side of the Force. Therefore, I wonder if the gold kitsugi on the Stormtrooper armor will have a similar property, perhaps allowing for the reanimating Force magic to work better, though naturally this is all superfluous information, which will probably only be revealed in a reference book after the fact, so we've got to wait for that. As we see in the Clone Wars episode, a weakness of these zombies is that when the one casting a reanimation curse is killed, all the undead die, if we can call it that. So very much in keeping with Star Wars, destroy the central thing and everything else deactivates, which can help type the threat in a nice little neat bow tie for the series. This isn't the first time that Star Wars has flirted with the idea of zombie stormtroopers. The idea first came up in the Legends book, Death Troopers, and we don't have enough time to fully go into the zombie virus in this video, but we'll talk about it relating to the Empire, Stormtroopers, and technically there is a lot of Old Republic stuff here as well. It was known as Imperial Bioweapons Project 171A, and though originally made through Sith alchemy by a Sith Lord, it was re-engineered by Imperial scientists during the time of the Empire under the codename of Blackwing. This wasn't going to be used to make an army of undead warriors to fight the Empire, but a weapon to use on dissidents of enemies of the Empire. However, would be an outbreak causing Imperials working on board with Star Destroyer Vector to become infected. So Star Wars has done zombie stormtroopers before, made with Sith alchemy. So if we combine the Force magic of the Night Sisters with the Sith alchemy of the Kinjutsu, we could get something very much resembling Project Blackwing in canon, and that would be really cool. However, it's also worth mentioning that, as the Legends book was called Death Troopers, there are Death Troopers in canon, with the black-clad elite stormtroopers assigned to significant Imperial officers like Director Orson Krennic and RSB Supervisor Dedra Meero. The name of Death Troopers in universe actually comes from Palpatine wanting to capitalize on rumors about an Imperial research to revive neurotic tissue, just like with Project Blackwing. Whether this conspiracy has come to truth in canon is not known right now. Now, Thrawn mustering an army to come back to the galaxy after the quote-unquote death of the Emperor and the Empire is one of the main aspects of his character from Star Wars Legends. Though in Legends, he did not head an undead army, but simply a normal army. Though interestingly enough, while in canon it seems like he would ally the Force magic-wielding Night Sisters, in Legends, he recruits the Dark Jedi, Jorus Kaiboth, which is a whole other story about clones and everything like that. Other rumours do suggest Thrawn and Ahsoka might also have some former Jedi allies as well, so we are getting a lot of parallels between Thrawn of Legends and Thrawn of canon. We'll have to wait and see for when he turns up. And also, there is a rumour of Christopher Lloyd turning up in The Mandalorian Season 3 or potentially Season 4. This also could have been for the Ahsoka series as well. And there's a long-standing rumour that people believe Christopher Lloyd is playing Joruus Kaiboth, this dark Jedi clone who the Mandalorian might encounter or might be sent by Thrawn to deal with the Mandalorian. That could be really cool. Overall, zombies in Star Wars are not a new thing, but we shall now see how the undead armies of Grand Admiral Thrawn will behave and look when we get the Ahsoka series later this year. Will they actually be better aiming than normal stormtroopers? Will they have some intelligence to them, or simply act like the zombies of the Night Sisters? We'll have to wait and find out and see if this is actually true. What do you think of the concept? Do you like Thrawn having his own undead army for his motives? Let us know in the comment section below. Okay, Exalted Ones, that's it for myself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest Star Wars news, lore, and more. You can also follow us on social media as well, but make sure to let us know what you think in the video comment section below, because if you're talking Star Wars, we want to hear about it. That's it for myself today on Star Wars Now. I've been Captain Jack, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you.